Hey, come pack an order with me. Shipping one-of-a-kind vintage fragile items isn't always as easy as slapping it in a box and sending it off. So today we'll pack this cute little sunflower shade up together, and I'll show you some of the things that I've learned over the years. It's going all the way to Chicago from Portland, Oregon, so I want to do what I can to make sure that it arrives there safely. I also want to mention that most of the materials I use to ship are recycled. So to start, we're going to wrap it in some bubble wrap, along with the packing slip and a sticker as a thank you. It's worth mentioning that wrapping the first layer with newspaper isn't always a great idea, especially if it has a satin or an etched finish. The newsprint ink can rub off into the nooks and crannies, and it can be tough to get it back out. So now we'll set the shade aside and start preparing our first box. It's a good idea to double box fragile items and provide at least a ½ inch of packing materials on all sides. For this box, I'm going to drop in another sheet of bubble wrap and some crumpled newspaper before placing the shade in. It's a good idea to put the shade in with the flattest edge down. We know this box will be dropped repeatedly when they're loading and unloading the trucks, and if I were to put the rounded part down, the odds are greater that it might crack with those impacts. So now we'll finish packing it in with some newspaper and make sure to tuck it in around the edge as well. We'll finish this box off with even more newspaper and another sheet of bubble wrap. I also wanted to mention that the post office frowns on people using the priority boxes to ship things outside of their priority services. But this box is not only being recycled, but I'm actually sending it priority mail. So now we'll basically repeat that process with the second box. Again, we're shooting for at least a ½ inch of packaging all the way around it. I pack it in pretty tight too so that nothing shifts around in transit. Anyway, if you put in an order at hippohardware.com and want to watch a video of your order being packaged, just leave a little note in the text box at checkout. Thank you so much.